Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Alabusi Jafar.
And this is Ankuebal Sharif Hamza.
This is Ashik Mahmoud.
This is Hossein Mohammad Sharjil.
This is Abdinaz Saeed.
So in here we have our project, which is final year project management system. And now we are going to go through this report, and we are going to show you our prototype that we designed for our project. So first of all, here we mentioned the objectives of our documentation and the project scope, which will be like project management system for final year project to eliminate or minimize the technical errors that could be occurred when assigning the FYP in the usual way. And here we have the audience for our document, which are the coordinator in the system, the admin of the system, the students, as we are going to see. And then we have the overall description, which is the description of our system. This is our diagram for our system, and here we have the functionality that we included in our system: the login, the logout, the update, the delete, the manage, and the character and the users in our system will be the admin, the coordinator, the students, the faculty, the examiner, the supervisor. Those are the actors in our system. Okay. Then we have our software model. This is our diagram. Okay, for the requirement gathering and analysis, of course, we use the interview and the survey and online survey. Okay, then we did quick design for the requirements and the design, and then we build the prototype, and then we take the user evaluation. Then we did this process multi times. Here is our requirements phases, which we mentioned in our assignments before. Is our use case diagram. Of course, for each actor, as you can see, for each actor we have many functions, and we have common functions like login, logout, message. These are, and here we have our use cases. So, for example, this is students managing for the groups. The supervisor interact with the system to show all the groups. The system display the groups. Coordinator choose an option for the group. The system asks to confirmation, and so on. So here we have all of the use cases that has been included in our system. So in here, for example, we have managed the sessions by the coordinator. The coordinator interact with the system to gain access. Then the system allow the coordinator to do changes for the session, like add, delete, update. These are the choices, and then the coordinator choose between these things. Here, of course, we have the alternative ways in our system. These are all the use cases we have in our system. Okay, then we have the design phase, which we use to do our designs, our interfaces. We used Balsam IQ, and then we used for implementation phase, which is the prototyping phase, we used Wix.com, as we are going to see, and these are the screenshots in our, and here is our testing phase. So for example, this is verify requests of the group. This happen when a student want to join a group with a project. So navigate to show all group requests, then click on the request tab, then the requests are displayed, supervisor sees all the request page, then pass, and so on. So let's go and see our prototype. This is our website. This is the home page. Right in here, we put the username and the password or the ID. Okay. So for example, if we want to log in as a coordinator, if we put this, then we put a password. Here we have to remember or not. We click login. Okay, this is the panel for the coordinator in the system. Okay, so let's just do it bigger. Right in here we have the projects management. We can create a project. We can do user management. This we explained in our assignment before. So let's just move to user management. Okay, the same thing in here. You have many user. The coordinator can add 5 types of user: a student, supervisor, examiner, and faculty. Okay. The coordinator can see the details of these users, can delete a user. Of course, showing the details include the updating these details. So if we go here, as you can see, you can add every details, and you can then display what kind of user you want to add. Okay, then if we click on add, we will return back to the main page. If we want to delete a user, it will ask you, are you sure you want to delete this user? Of course, if you want, you can click delete, then you can go back. Okay, showing the details for a user, you can see here, right in here, you have all the details. You have 3 choices after you make your details. You want to apply the changes, you don't want to apply, or you want to delete these changes. So just click don't save, and then here we have groups management for the coordinator. So for example, we have the first group. This is the project of this group, and this is the supervisor of this group. This is the group, the project, and the supervisor. If we want to see the details of each group, as you can see, the ID, the project, the supervisor, and the group members. Of course, this is not necessary to be filled at the first place while you are registering a new group, because the students will join the group later. Okay, then we have the faculty management. As you can see, for the faculty, you have the ID of the faculty, and then you have the project. So if you go to show details, in here you have the group ID, and you have the members in this faculty. Okay, and you have the project name. If we want to log out now and see the other, for example, you just click on log out, and then you return back to the main page. So right here, if we want to log in as a supervisor and see the supervisor privileges in the system, or the supervisor panel, we click on login, and then you'll see this is the panel of the supervisor. Here for the supervisor, we have the new requests, we have the meeting management, and we have the assessments. So before everything starts, the supervisor has to choose between one group to be supervised by him or by her. So here are the requests from the groups with the projects. So if the supervisor click approve, this group will be supervised by this supervisor. If the supervisor clicked reject, a message will be sent to the group, so that this group will be known that this supervisor didn't approve for this request. Then we have manage the meetings. The supervisor will create a log files for each meeting that he or she did. Okay, from here he or she can make a log file, the meeting ID, the meeting date, the project, the meeting place, and the members of the meeting, and then he or she can write the notes, and then click on add, and this log will be added. Of course, right here you can see the details, the same thing. Okay, and you can click don't save, or you can delete this. Okay, for the assessments, the supervisor will give the first grades for the groups. So here's the group ID, and here is the projects, and here are the marks or the assessments for each group. So right in here we have the assessment, the project, the grade, and we have the notes, and then register. So this is about the supervisor. Now we can go back. So right in here we can log in as a student. So for example, the username or the ID of the student, and then we can log in. Okay, so first of all, before everything starts, the student can choose a group to join to, okay, to be joined. So for example, this group with the supervisor, you can click join, or this group, so you have joined this group. If this group already filled, if we click in here, this group, you have joined this group. But if we click in here, okay, this group has no empty place. So some of the groups, if the group is already filled, so a message will be shown to the student. Right in here we have the notifications for the projects that will be sent by the supervisor or the examiner or the faculty. You have a meeting with your supervisor on blah blah blah, please bring your report with you tomorrow, and so on. Right here we have the uploads. These will be the deliverables that the student or the group can upload. So right in here, the first, for example, the first file, the report, the for example, the screenshots, the video, or everything, and then the student can click upload. So and all of the users, the faculty and the examiners are doing the same thing. So this is our project. The report is about 65 pages. We did our best in this project. Okay, thanks for listening. I appreciate your time, and thank you so much for teacher Asdeen. Thank you.